Woo! Yes! Oh yes! Go me! Go! Let's get this shit poppin'!
Tell him, boy, I think I might claim you. Put my number in your phone, nickname you. It's Brianna, if you ain't know my name, like Alicia. Still he told his ex-bitch, bye Felicia. Hit Joye and ship you a couple kicks.
Hello! Oh my god, I feel like really dry. So, had a request for like a really good follow-up, like a really amazing supporter of mine. Like, you're all amazing, but when I talk to her, she wanted me to talk about dates and stuff, but some other people have been messaging me, and it's like, I might talk to her privately about that. So I think she wanted just advice, if I can remember, like, on where do you suggest to go for dates and stuff. But I think I can talk to her privately about that. What I want to talk about though is you guys, let me tell you something here. Let me move this closer. Let me move this closer. Let me tell you something very valuable right now. Oh God, I don't like it being closer. Yes, we give you body today. I'm giving you body. Alright, I'm gonna tell you something valuable, yeah? After that fucking goes. That's the thing about living here. These people like their motorcycles, you know. What you have, the power of your mouth is so valuable, right? And it's not about speaking stuff into existence, even though you should, you know, you can speak stuff into existence. You should be careful what you say out of your mouth because of the power of the tongue and all that going into the universe and harvesting into whatever you don't want to happen will happen if you express it through your mouth. It's very powerful, that tongue of yours. But I don't want to talk about it in that sense. That's a whole nother video. I want to talk about it in a sense that, like, where people want to try to shut you up and dumb you down. Let me tell you something here. If I've got something to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it, I couldn't give a flying fuck whether you like it or not. Because what is coming out of my mouth is my own truth. And I will say what I want. And that's the thing here. I don't understand, because people want you to speak up for yourself. People tell you never to take shit when you're growing up and you have certain people in your life. Don't tolerate that, don't take this, don't take that. But then when you're talking, it's too much. You shouldn't say this, you should say this here, you should know when to say it there. You know what, I meet all round in areas, and if you don't like it, I couldn't give a rat's ass what you like, what you don't like, what you choose to like, what you will like and what you don't like, because how I am ain't how I am to please you. It's to please myself. And that's what a lot of people like doing. They like dumbing down people and making them feel a certain type of way for them being their own self, for them being their authentic self, and for them speaking. Because I don't understand how people can promote you talking and never hiding who you are and stuff, but then the moment that you start to step out and actually show who you are and be appreciative of who you are, no one wants to be accepting of it. And that's when you need to learn to not care about what those people think, because this is all you have. This here is the most powerful thing that you can have, because you can make and break people with the power of that tongue of yours if you know how to use it correctly. I'm not saying that you should just be all out willy-nilly and saying whatever, whenever, and being careless. I'm saying don't ever let anyone dumb down your truth of what you want to say, or not allow you to speak on what you believe in as a person and as an individual. Like, we have principles and we have things that we abide by, but I'm an individual, so I don't need to abide by no one's rules, because I'm not here to make people feel comfortable. And that's what I used to do. I used to do things to make everyone feel comfortable and to make everyone proud of me. My mum, my dad, like, purposely do things on purpose just to get that accolade from people, to make them feel good. And you know what's so funny? I spent so much time focusing on everyone else that I never ever felt good myself. So now when I start to come out, then you start hearing people, oh, you're too much, you're too this, you're too this. You know what I am? I'm myself. I'm not over the top, I'm not theatrical, I'm not eccentric, I'm not a flamboyant, I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not queen, I'm not this, I'm not feminine, you know what, I am Junior. It's me, it's who I am. All those little characteristics of what people want to be throwing out there and labeling you, fuck it. I myself, like you are your own self. Because if you start to believe a lot of things that people are saying, it doesn't get you into a good place, you know. It can really be a burden on you, because there's little times when stuff don't happen or things don't go right. Those things are going to pop up in your head, and you're going to be thinking and harvesting on those thoughts and those things that people have said that you are and that you do and what you don't do and what you should do. When really and truly the only person that will really ever know you more than you can ever know yourself is your freaking self. When you invest in yourself, there isn't anything that no one can tell me about myself that I probably wouldn't have known already, or that I don't know. Whether I choose to listen and I choose to accept, that's my own choice. But if I don't come here and tell me that I'm this, and I certainly know I'm not that certain type of way, and don't get defensive when I'm telling you what I am not, because I know myself. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There's a lot of people here that want to be acting like Archangel Gabriel, be diagnosing people, telling you this, telling you that you're this, telling you that you're that. You know what? Go and wake up your ancestry and tell them what stupid idiots they were for even have that thought process for you to come and have the audacity in life to speak this your shit to me and expect me to accept it. Listen, yeah, if you're saying something that's going to be offensive to someone, how do you expect them not to take it in a different way? No, dumbass. Wake up and smell the coffee, honey, because it's piping strong. Yeah, so don't ever allow anyone to make you feel like your voice, you should shut up, or you should not say this, or always speak your truth. Always be who you are, and always be proud of the person you are. Because at the end of the day, you have to die fulfilled, right? And the one thing that I could go tomorrow, and the one thing that I'm happy about is because I've been myself. Like, and I regret the times that I haven't been myself, and I've covered being myself, and I've tried to dumb down being myself just to make people comfortable in certain situations. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be a prancing queen wearing fairy, but this is who I am. And it's not to do with sexuality or anything. It is. And if you don't like it, like I said, that's your own business. My mouth, I will speak, I will laugh, I will be as loud as I want. Not because I'm African, not because I'm black, just because I can be. Okay, you gonna shut me up? No, exactly. If you don't like it, that door is pretty and it's got your name on it. Fuck off. You don't like explicit language? Sorry, darling. I'm fucking sorry that you don't like the dirty fucking language that is coming out of my fucking mouth. You know, some people need to be talked to like that, you know. Some people need to be told, shut the fuck up. Some people need to be cussed out. Some people need you to kiss their teeth in their face and let them know that you don't business. If you don't like it, then obviously close your ears, or don't get me to a point where I have to start giving you what you don't like. If you don't want the business, don't poke this bear, honey, and you won't be getting none of that nonsense. And then you have the audacity to be like, this person is rude, this person knows how to conduct himself. No, you don't know how to conduct yourself. You're intimidated by how someone is being their self, and you want to say, put all this in the air so they can start being self-conscious about how they're being, just because you can't fully be yourself. And it doesn't mean that someone who isn't being their self doesn't mean that they can't be loud or can't be, but that's the whole thing. People don't like indifference. They act like they want change in their lives. They want this, they want that. But when they meet people that are different than what they consider normal or morally correct, then, like, you know, it's either they're a disgrace, they're disgusting, they're this, they're ratchet, they're this, they're this. There's so much names to call people. It's unbelievable. And it's not that. Can't people just accept people that are being different? That's it. It's not even being different. If this world, if everyone was the same, what kind of world would we live in? You have to be able to see indifference, to be able to respect and appreciate who you are, and individuality and diversity as a whole, in general. Unless people start doing that, then no one is ever going to be able to accept anything, and we're going to constantly be in a world of turmoil where people see anything as indifferent as disgusting, or anything as indifferent as wrong. No, that's not it. And the one thing that you have for yourself that no one can ever take away is your mouth. The power of this mouth. That's what you have. And don't let anyone ever make you feel like you're any less of a person, or that you're this or that you're that, for speaking your truth or saying what you want to say, for laughing how you want to laugh, or talking how you want to laugh, because at the end of the day, that's you. Find your voice, and once you find your voice, you will find you. And I don't mean you need to be going up and down unnecessarily, just screaming. Obviously, that's not what I'm getting at. I'm just saying, don't ever let anyone make you feel that what comes out of your mouth is irrelevant. Because there's a lot of times that people made me feel like that, and I've really beaten myself up about it, like, for no reason. And it's like, who are they? Who are they? Who are they? I don't know who they are, because they're not here now. Maybe half of those people, if you spoke your truth and you were so proud, like dumbing down things that you see as indifferent, you wouldn't be in the closet, would you? Maybe some people should think about that before they start yakking on their stupid mouths. I'm so sick and tired of the bias and the judgmental and the whole... anything that's indifferent is a disgrace or disgusting. What is morally correct? Because if I was to go to church, people are still cutting their eyes, people are still gossiping, people are still promiscuous in church, people are still sexually harassing their kids, sexually assaulting people, people are still raping people, people are still drinking alcohol and getting drunk and having one night stands and still going to church. So tell me what is morally correct before you step to me and tell me anything. And just because I use my mouth and I have profanities now and again, it doesn't mean that I'm not educated, and doesn't mean that I don't know how to conduct myself. But if you want to bring that out in someone, you can happily have it on a plate. Boo, boo. Nonsense. Yes, speak loud. Let everyone know that they cannot mess around with you, because this, the power of this, you get on my bad side and you will wish that oxygen never existed for me to be speaking and telling you about your wrath. Nonsense. Tired. I've had so much people always say, Junior, you know what, people said that I'm this, people said that I'm this because of the way I talk. No! Speak louder. Nonsense. Speak louder. Speak louder and speak more. They don't like it, they're going to have to learn to deal with it. Because there's a lot of things that I don't like, but I don't go around, You have to accept that people are who they are and how they choose to be. You choose to be a dickhead and an asshole. People choose to cheat, people choose to do all sorts in this world. I am the way I am. Appreciate it. People don't know how to appreciate. People only know how to judge and put you down and make anyone that's living their truth seem indifferent. But then if they're not and they're living in secret, you still deem them somehow. But when they're open, you're still calling them all sorts of names. Nonsense. And it all starts with the way you talk. It's the way you it's the way you it's the way... You know what you can do with all of that? Seeing as you don't like a world where people are so indifferent and you don't like the way they sound or the things that are coming out their mouth or this, or you're very prudish and uppity, why don't you just climb that ladder into your mum's womb and stay there by yourself, seeing as you like it? Go back home. Go back home. Chest tube nonsense. Go back home. You wanna this and this. Go back home to where you know. Nonsense. You don't want to though, do you? Stupid idiots. Don't ever let these stupid people that create this nonsense society make you feel like how you are is wrong. Nonsense. Thirsty now. I'm fucking hell. But yeah. Too much juice to my sauce. Too much juice to my sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Too much juice to my sauce. Hey, too much juice to my sauce. Too much juice to my sauce. Hey, too much juice to my sauce. Too much juice to my sauce. Love you guys, and I shall be seeing you very, very soon. And remember, keep that mouth going on and on and on and on and on nonsense.